Hi, I'm Dave Jones from the EEV blog, and this is the new 121 GW multimeter. I've been developing this for the last 2 years in conjunction with UEI, and it is a fully custom multimeter designed from the ground up. None of this rebadging rubbish. We're very excited to finally release this on Kickstarter. So let's check it out. And as you can see, this is very real indeed, not some Photoshop rubbish, and yes, it works. We've come a long way from this 3D printed prototype, which was done about 1.5 years ago. Yes, everything here, including this case, is 3D printed. And we've gone through a lot of prototypes over this time. 17 is the year, 08 is the month there. And you can see the progression back and back and back as we slowly refine this thing. And of course, it's got your requisite tilt-in bail, no worries. And yes, it doesn't fall over when you push the buttons, not a problem. And it's built like a brick dunny. Ugh, come on, die. And let's just have a look at the physical size. You can see it's really not much bigger in form factor than the BM235. It's a little bit thicker, but you can see it compared to a Fluke 87 here, to the Keysight here, Bryman one, which is absolutely enormous, Paragon and Metra hit, a Keysight. So you can see how it really is quite small and compact. The meter has been independently safety certified by Intertek to meet the UL 61010 standard, and it has also already passed full CE and FCC compliance as well. And if we take the back off here, you can see that's powered from 4 AA batteries, none of this AAA or 9-volt rubbish, and we've got 2 big quality HRC fuses in there for safety. And check this out, we've got a micro SD card as well for data logging and also for firmware updating. Cool. And updating the firmware is as easy as installing a bin file onto the micro SD card, holding down a couple of buttons when you turn on, and it downloads. Beauty. And it has the unique feature of being able to display the burden voltage as well across not only the internal shunt resistor, but across the combined shunt resistor and fuse. Normally you need a second meter to do this, actually measuring directly across your meter there, but you can do this just by strapping across here, and it displays the burden voltage. Beauty. And it's got the same amplifier chip inside of it as used inside the microcurrent to give low burden voltage on the ranges. And a minimum current range of 50 microamps with a 1 nanoamp resolution. And you can measure both voltage and current at the same time. You just put it in VA mode. Also, there's a micro VA mode, and you can see that it actually alternates between the current and the voltage. Very cool. And in diode mode, it's actually the only meter that has both 3-volt mode and a 15-volt mode as well, so you can measure 12-volt Zenas. Nice. And the high voltage is great for testing strings of LEDs. Check it out. Beauty. Not only does it have regular hold mode, but it's also got auto hold as well, where you can capture snapshots of voltages. And we can start data logging to the SD card by just holding down the mem button, and it automatically records to CSV file. And of course, it's got Bluetooth connectivity built in, which isn't very common on meters these days. And you can see it connected to the Android app here on my Motorola phone. This is cross-platform software. At least it's written to be as cross-platform as possible. It's written by David Ledger, and it's currently working on Windows and Android platforms. And it should be relatively easy to compile that for Macintosh and iOS as well. Not so easy for Linux. We're not sure about that, but we haven't tried those platforms. We're just focusing on Windows and Android at the moment. And if we rotate the screen like that, there you go. And it duplicates the LCD, and we can go into the graph there, and we can also rotate the graph, and we can pinch and zoom and do all sorts of fantastic stuff. And also it does math functions as well. We're still working on that, but that's going to be fairly unique. And we can actually save the log data in CSV file format and send it to any one of your built-in native apps. So you can save it to your Google Drive, you can save it to your Dropbox or Gmail or whatever it happens to be. And all of the cross-platform software for this is fully open source and available on a GitLab repository. So do with it what you will, and also the Bluetooth protocol completely open source as well. So write your own app, So the software is still very much under development, but you can see that it works quite well, and we've got it working on Windows tablets and PCs as well. And for those playing along at home who want to see the backlight, there you go. And it's got all your requisite functions you'll find on any advanced multimeter. It's got your min, max, average modes. It's got relative mode. It's got 1 millisecond peak hold. It's got the 1 kilohertz low pass filter for variable frequency drives. We've got temperature. We've got duty cycle and frequency measurement. And the continuity buzzer, super quick. And I know you want to see inside, so let's check it out here. No wiring, it's all shielded with the spring terminals, everything else. We've got a Hycontech HY3131 chipset here. We've got all the requisite PTC and MOV input protection, of course the big HRC fuses, and we've got a Blue Giga Bluetooth module here with its own programming header over here, and this programming header here is for the ARM ST Micro. It's a 32-bit ARM Micro. That's on the bottom side of the PCB under here. Battery backup for the real-time clock, true RMS converter chip from Analog Devices, and all the requisite stuff. Beauty. So there you go. I hope you like the look at the new EEVblog 121 GW multimeter. We're very excited about it, and you can back it in this campaign. You will be getting it at less than retail price, and if you're one of the early backers, you'll get one of the first production units to roll off the production line in December. That's like very shortly. So if you like that video, please give it a big thumb. Oh, no. Wrong video. Kickstarter. Back it. Over there somewhere. Catch you next time.